Yo, 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 everybody, come on in. The capital of the world, it is time to share the feed. I have a special guest here, a special guest, Miss Orletta Long. You guys, this is a friend, a personal friend, and beyond that, I'm gonna just leave it just like that. But she has a couple stories regarding CBD. Maybe before we get up into the CBD, what I want y'all to do is make sure you share this feed, make sure the volume's up, make sure you sit back, open your ears up and listen carefully. I'll answer any comments and questions after this. This young lady came all the way from Southern California, by the way, to join me tomorrow at Acacia Springs when we go ahead and display CBD for the seniors. Her being a senior, there's not a better way to go ahead and explain CBD by a senior or another senior. In other words, someone that actually takes the product and actually can tell you exactly how it works. Saying that, whoever's on the wire right now, I can't see, please pin www.thedriplv.com, drop that pin in there, and Miss K will go ahead and pin it on our end. And what I'm gonna do now is introduce you to Miss Orletta Long. I wanna ask you, Kenyandra, how many people do you have on the wire right now?
17 on the wire right now.
Okay. Do me a favor, y'all. Make sure you share this feed. What I'd like to do is want to introduce you to Miss Orletta Long. She's from California. She's going to tell you a couple stories about CBD, how she uses it, and how it works. Miss Long, I want you to welcome everyone here. This is the Drip family here. This is Miss Orletta Long, everybody. Yay, baby! Here we go, Miss Orletta. You are live on the wire, just like Miss Rita the other day.
Welcome to the Drip.
There you go.
He asked me about how I used some CBD, but I bought for my friend. She's the same age as I am, just turned 77. And she was kind of out of it. She had lost her husband in January. She had been through many years of stress with her mother, who was in her 90s, and her husband, who was dying of cancer, that depended on her completely. And she was so stressed out, she just sort of checked out. She was like a zombie. And when her husband died, I went to spend some time with her. We've been friends for almost 60 years.
Listen to this, folks.
And she just had given in. She wasn't willing to do anything. She just stopped working, stopped thinking, stopped working on her computer. She was one of the top secretaries for McDonnell Douglas for about 37 years, same as I was.
Brainiac.
And she did the high-end stuff. She worked for the vice president, top secretary. And I couldn't believe this person who was a mathematical whiz on the computer all of a sudden couldn't remember how to do anything. And so I started working with her. I got CBD oil for her, started her on it, and little by little, today she's normal. She's able to, we actually went down and she took the driver's test and missed by one answer. Instead of getting 3 answers wrong, she got 4. So we have high hopes of going back again. Now this was a person who was just like a zombie. She did nothing. And now she's back active. She wants to get her driver's license again. She wants to drive. She wants to be self-sufficient.
Got rid of her caregiver.
She had caregivers 24 hours
I can just go
a day.
on and on, y'all.
Yeah, 24-hour-a-day caretaker. She is now dismissed, staying by herself, which she wasn't able to do.
Share this feed, you guys. Share this feed.
I also got CBD for her dog. She has a 9 to 10-year-old German Shepherd, female, who was very lethargic, loved to play, used to play ball, all of it, and she got to the point where she just laid around. She just slept and laid around. She wouldn't do anything. And I got Lewis sent me the CBD pet picture for her, put her on 6 drops a day. I went back a week later, after putting her on six drops a day. I went back a week later, and it was just amazing how active that dog was. She wanted to play. She was so glad to see me. She was so excited.
That dog wouldn't even pick up a ball.
And she wouldn't play ball anymore. We used to play chase through the house. She wouldn't do that. She just, had shut herself down. So it's just so great to see her happy again and acting like a puppy.
Right.
Now, You guys, I know those are just. a
Can you
couple-
guys, Maggie, can you guys hear? Can you guys hear? Let me see some hearts if you guys can hear Louis and Miss Orletta. I don't know if they can. Okay, you can hear Tracy? Okay, go ahead.
Beautiful. Anyways, what I want to let you know is those couple stories are just one of many testimonials that are literally on the wire. That CBD does work. It is a hidden jewel. You just heard a story, a testimonial about a young lady that I'm gonna chime in, and if I'm wrong, she'll correct me. That she knew since she was a teen, okay, grew up. Now they're up in age. The lady was a whiz. Basically, the family was hobbling about all kinds of stuff. In other words, her personal belongings and all shit that she was gonna leave behind. And the friend said, "Stop. Wait a minute, okay? Before y'all want to take her and dump her off here, or God forbid, put her here, just give me 6 months. Give me 6 months." And she was against the whole family per se, around, like a round table. And then the neighbor that knew the lady similar to Miss Orletta was on Orletta's side, just said, "Give the lady 6 months." Well, let me just tell you something, honey. Within 6 months, the lady went from being lethargic to being put in a home of her.
Yeah.
That guaranteed $1 million. I'm a witness, my mama. CBD. Listen, you gotta have. Listen, you still gotta be regimented. You gotta take your CBD. You gotta eat properly. All this stuff comes into play, okay? But the key thing is someone that had given up on life because she had lost her husband after 60 years, depressed out of her bloody mind. Understand? Smart as a whip, and just gave up on everything. Some people take that shit to the grave. Some people will just take that shit. My mama was one. Just say, "I don't want to argue." No, well, just take me and just drop me off at the old folks home and feed me a cracker. Hypothetical, folks. You understand?
Right.
And here's somebody here that said, "No, you ain't doing that to my friend. I know it better than you do. I know since I was 13, 14 years old." Am I correct?
Yeah.
And that's what happened. And guess what? She's a living witness, living testimonial right beside Orletta. You understand? Having a good old time. And just 7, 8 months ago, the lady was bloody 2 sheets to the wind.
And now she's living instead of existing.
Oh,
Again.
no, living again. Not only breathing, but I mean like
Living.
physically living, you know? And I want you to know something. I didn't say it. This young lady said it. It's a testimonial. CBD is literally a living testimonial how this stuff works.
Hello.
It's just a living testimonial how this stuff works. And again, we're always live on the wire here. In a sense, we have people coming in all the time. And that's how we do it here at the Trip, you understand?
Hi,
How are you
welcome to
doing
the
today?
Drip.
Come right on in.
Come on in.
Come right on in. No
Oh, I know what she's here for. It hasn't come in yet. It hasn't come in yet.
No worries.
But I have your number. I still got it. Girl, yeah, I'm gonna call you as soon as it come in. Okay.
As soon as it comes in, you're the first to get the call. Thank you. All right, girl.
That's the one who comes for the chocolate.
Right. And I want you to know something, okay? All the gourmet chocolates, y'all about the heck out of them. Okay?
I mean, we have nothing but the maca left.
The mother with the maca left,
But
and they'll be in
the
2
salted,
days.
yeah, the salted chocolate and the
Dark
coffee
chocolate,
and
yeah.
all that. Shh, that lady right there.
They love it. The funny thing
She
is,
love 'em.
Here's the funny thing: is on top of it being delicious and sweet. They can order them right now because by the time you order them, you'll have them. But it's medicinal, but they're
But they're
absolutely-
good.
They're good. They're absolutely delicious. And you know what? Here the funny thing is, I'm not saying this because I'm just saying it. If you go to any smoothie shop now, or any type of let's say a smoothie shop, you're gonna find out that you want to put a little matcha tea in there. You want to put a little this and that in, and it's, everything that I have here, they're putting in CBD. They're putting it in. The only thing they can't put in is actual CBD, because you need a license to do that. But guess what? All the different things that you would put along with CBD to, like an additive, that matcha tea or that like peppermint is good for your tummy. You know, it's Mother Nature's put all this stuff on the earth so you don't have to go into the chemical field.
Right.
No, on a real serious note.
No.
And that's the most beautiful thing is, listen, you do just a little due diligence, you understand? Probably save yourself a lot of years of life on a serious note. Does anybody have any comments or questions or any concerns today? As because I don't want to. Today I'm not going to jump up here. We're not going to bounce and rap into that stuff. I got my friends here with me today, so we're going to keep it a little bit serious today. But tomorrow I'm going to light you up on fire.
You already know. We're going to act like we got some sense with Miss Orletta here.
Yes, today we got some sense today. And tomorrow we're going to be live. Tomorrow we'll be live. All three of us will be live at Acadia Center, Senior Center, having a blast. I will be bringing the coffee, the sweets, the sweet ones, and then the ones for the non-sweets, because for the people with diabetes or can't have the sweets.
Right.
So you got to have both things. And we're just going to make a party out of it. We're there from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock tomorrow, and enlightening people and show them how CBD works and give them an opportunity to feel just like my friend and like myself. Again, if we don't have any comments or any questions or any concerns.
Any questions, comments, or concerns before we end this live?
For me, for Miss Orletta, any one of us at all. If not, make sure you go to the CBD.
Can somebody pin the drip? Can somebody type in thedrip.com so I can pin it? Okay.
Well, I do want to thank you guys, everybody, for this live. Again, this live will be uplifted to the IGTV and to all the other applications. Make sure you look at it so you can hear a real testimonial on my friend Miss Orletta Long. I want you guys to have a great and blessed day. For Miss Orletta, say goodbye to everybody, 25.
Bye.
Wow, listen, we want you to have a great and blessed day from Las Vegas, Nevada. For Miss Orletta, myself, and the Trip family, baby.
And look at our tree. We got our bulbs on our tree.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Baby, the goose is getting fat. Christmas is coming. Bow, CBD. I'll see you.